Quick Crypto bringing you breaking Kaspa news. Can Kaspa reach $4 or $5 this cycle, being a $100 billion or $125 billion market cap? Many understandably have now written this off, saying it is just not possible. Kaspa developments are too slow and they have zero market makers, they have little to no adoption. Well, we are currently only 3 weeks into 2025. Donald Trump was inaugurated yesterday, but more importantly, the Kaspa developers have just dropped some absolutely massive bombshell announcements. From Donald Trump's campaign accepting massive donations in Kaspa, to 10 BPS updates, to institutional adoption now flooding into Kaspa very quickly, and today it was confirmed from Shy that smart contracts are coming sooner than expected, which is absolutely massive news. Now, the one thing that you need to remember is how quickly things can change and increase in this space. We are already seeing signs of that happening right now with Kaspa, but to show you historical data right here, Solana, for example, jumped from a $10 billion market cap to 80 billion, so an 8x in price in the last 3 months of the last cycle. Insane stuff. Cardano, for example, went from, again, $10 billion market cap to almost 100 billion, so almost a 10x in value throughout the 2021 period of the last cycle as well. So in 5, 6, 7, 8 months. So point being is, while Kaspa's price action has been stagnant for over a year, in my opinion, not financial advice of course, this just means, in my belief, that when the breakout happens, as Kathy would stated, the bigger the base, the bigger the breakout. There is therefore, in my belief, a high possibility that when Kaspa breaks out, it will be very explosive and much higher than many could expect. Now, the first major announcement that could play a huge part into Kaspa potential price appreciation is when Kaspa's founder himself, Jonathan Polinsky, confirmed and posted a thread on Twitter covering his views on Trump partaking in crypto by launching his meme coin, which he believes is bad and I agree with, but it is still better than before when Biden and his administration halted and stopped all crypto developments in America. Son Polinsky also covers some updates regarding Kaspa smart contracts, which we'll circle back to later on in this video, I imagine, but the real bombshell is at the bottom, the last part of the thread in this post. He states here, Son Polinsky states here, fun fact, Trump's campaign agreed to receive, fat being massive, agreed to receive massive donations in Kaspa. So Trump wanted Kaspa. That is confirmation from Son Polinsky himself. This is absolutely massive news. And considering that Trump is now the man that stands in the way of crypto adoption in America, and what assets will curry favor, this could potentially play a huge role in Kaspa's adoption, to be utilized as a medium of exchange for everybody adhering to Bitcoin's original vision this cycle and for the future to come. We can all agree what Kaspa lacks is adoption and the speed in their developments, which I don't personally have a problem with, but I get the sense behind it. Many believe therefore that Kaspa, while the developments are coming through, it will happen too late in the cycle, but the bottom line is nobody truly knows when the cycle top will come in, and I personally believe that Kaspa will be just in time and could surpass all expectations, especially as they are now accelerating their partnership with market makers. The KEF and the KII are kicking it into overdrive right now. Almost a week ago, we received confirmation from the KEF that, well, therefore Kaspa as well, that they are now in partnership with DWF Labs, which is a huge big deal. DWF are partnered with some of the largest crypto assets in the space, from TON to TRX and so on. DWF Labs have officially been appointed as one of the market makers for Kaspa. One meaning there's going to be many more incoming, to which was confirmed already from Wolfie and Johnny here, the executive vice president of the KEF, Johnny. Now, Wolfie stated that him and Johnny talk on a daily basis, and it was thanks to Johnny, thanks to him, for his connections to TradeFi and DeFi, that the doors are now opening and seemingly opening a lot quicker for Kaspa. Johnny also confirmed right here that alongside DWF Labs, the KEF are also currently conversing and negotiating with other massive named market makers and with American exchanges, and also with perspective on chain trading. This is extremely bullish, but in my opinion, not as bullish as Shy, confirming here that potentially smart contracts are coming much sooner and much closer than people expect, than many people think. This is why I have such strong conviction in Kaspa, and why we should be constantly researching, trying to maximize the benefits one can make in crypto, which is why we have a free Discord community that is definitely worth you checking out, and also why we now have a 7-day free trial period to those who want to sign up to the executives. These people, this group, we are even more locked in, maximizing the benefits you can make from crypto, and this community has learned so much already through alpha information ahead of time, and we have also seen multiple wins already. Yesterday we saw over a 500% gain, and we've even seen some as big as 2,400% gains, and we are still just getting started. Come join, links are down below. Now, this post from Shai is following the recent announcement made by Kaspa's new partner of sorts called IGRA Labs. IGRA Labs are now building IGRA Network, an EVM compatible programmable layer, an L2 on Kaspa's layer 1 with fast probabilistic finality and support for 3000 TPS or more, so therefore for 10 BPS or more, which Kaspa's trying to do. So they also state that we aim to be the first based ZK, being zero knowledge rollup, on Kaspa, which is huge. Now, their short-term goal is to bring programmability to Kaspa by deploying a reliable, battle-tested EVM on Kaspa's secure proof-of-work DAG system, initially using Kaspa's L1 as a sequencer without a zero-knowledge bridge. Yet, so IGRA Network aims to be live before smart contract and upgrade when the time is right, which is very big news, hence why Shai is saying sooner than expected. Long-term, they aim to establish a based ZK rollup as the standard for L2s and Kaspa as the leading decentralized sequencer and the industry standard for programmable proof of work, surpassing all similar L2 solutions. So Kaspa, with IGRA Labs and hopefully with many, many more, it will become the infrastructure for the entire blockchain world. This is game changing and potentially the reason why Kaspa is rallying as much as it is right now. Currently valued at 14 cents, which is still very undervalued, but currently up 10.25% on the daily time frame. And all these developments will help lay a very stronger foundation for Kaspa, and in my belief, result in a stronger breakout. Again, Kathy would say, bigger the base, bigger the breakout. Because think about it, this level of adoption coming in right now would also act as a catalyst to get the remaining tier 1 exchanges, Binance, Coinbase, OKX, you name it, to jump on board in this Kaspa as well before it is too late. Speaking of which, the KII are doing their jobs as market makers for Kaspa as well, announcing recently that they are still in contact and negotiating with Coinbase Exchange. They reached out again yesterday and dropped a little bit of FUD deterrent here, in my belief, saying corporates need institutional on and off ramps, so they need products like Kaspa. Of course, there are some NDAs on disclosures which make it difficult for them to provide any further updates, but it seems that developments and talks are still ongoing, which is reassuring, and the Binance mining pool incentive ends next week on Monday, so there now is a lot of speculation that we should be seeing some massive, huge spot listings from Binance, potentially Coinbase, very, very soon. Now, to circle back, how long do we have to wait for the IGRA network to come online with Kaspa, for smart contract therefore to come very, very soon with Kaspa? Well, as it states here, we plan to launch a testnet by the end of Q1 2025 and a mainnet launch a few months later. That is huge, huge news. So we potentially could see a god candle for Kaspa like no other in just 2 months' time. 2 months, of course, being when the testnet should ideally be launched for incoming smart contracts and also for 10 BPS as well. Kaspa released an update on the Crescendo roadmap, confirming that everything will be ready by the end of Q1 and the mainnet deployment will happen sometime in April. So we are now effectively in the end game. Kaspa soon will be 6,000 times faster than Bitcoin, no small feat, by April 2025, and then not long afterwards we will likely see stablecoins as well on Kaspa, and of course smart contracts on Kaspa very, very soon. Now, of course, the reason that smart contracts are so big should be a no-brainer, giving Kaspa's platform, its L1, some use case and more adoption, and of course with its superior technology, its block DAG, it could start to scale very, very quickly. Thanks to the KII as well, they have already confirmed that they have many, many projects already in the works. So Gigawatt Stablecoin, the Asset Mint, Warp Core, ZETEX, and many, many more here that are all ready. They're all ready. All they're waiting for is Kaspa smart contract for ZK opcodes. So Kaspa's institutional adoption, these projects with the KRI are also closer than ever before. Remember, which is very important, again, cycling back, Cardano's last bull cycle, this one here where they reached all-time highs, did you know they reached that all-time high just in and around the time they released their own smart contracts? That was an explosive rally in that year for Cardano, a 9-10x. And with Kaspa and what they have built with its superior technology and with the level of institutional adoption in crypto's market as a whole, this cycle, I believe there's a good chance that Kaspa could still surpass expectations. In my belief, again, not financial advice, a $2 Kaspa does seem very achievable. Could it reach $4 to $5? Tell me what you think. Come chill, chat and learn more in the Discord server. Again, the links are below. Come join the community. And remember, don't be emotional, be logical, and I'll see you in the next one.